And so we'll go on to our power rankings. Top 5 NFL teams. Who wants to start?
Uh, so
Top
when we do
five
this, so I can
NFL
make it
teams.
clippable, just name your five, and then we could talk about your list afterwards. Okay, so for a clip, so I could clip it in the amount of time. Just list your five, and then after that's over, then we could talk about your list. So we'll let Beeman go first, though. Your top five teams in the NFL, just list them out real quick.
Chiefs, Bills, Eagles, 49ers, um, ooh, uh, and my last team would be, oh, this one's tough, but uh, I'm gonna go with Baltimore.
What were the Dolphins?
Oh yeah, I said the Dolphins, right?
No.
No.
Damn, so it's definitely the Dolphins then. So Chiefs. Okay,
Yeah,
hold on, I said
say it
Chiefs,
again. You say it again. Yeah, you're on the. Go ahead.
Chiefs. Uh, I said the 49ers. I said the Eagles. Chiefs, 49ers, Eagles.
No, you said Bills second.
Well, it doesn't
Oh
matter.
no.
Order.
I'm gonna go with Dolphins and then Ravens. So yeah, I'm
So
gonna
who
go
Wait, say
be
your
Chiefs,
with
top
the
five.
Chiefs,
Yeah, yeah.
Chiefs, Dolphins, Eagles, 49ers, Ravens.
You left the Bills out. He
I
put him
left the Bills
second.
out.
He put him second, and then took him out. And then that was crazy.
I need you to go back. No, I need you to go back to because this is recorded. I don't think I said the Bills at all. But if I did, no, the Bills is not
I
in
could
there.
be hearing things. I thought you said Bills two at first on the first try, but
No,
I
Dolphins,
but we got it.
Chiefs,
We got it.
Dolphins, 49ers, Eagles, Ravens.
Okay, King. Where you want me to go?
I would love you know me. I'm rooting for the Ravens to get to reach the Super Bowl, even though the Bills are my pick. I'm rooting for the Ravens. And I would love to put them in there. But
That loss was bad, right?
yeah, that
Yeah, it
Garner
was.
situation,
It was.
that Garner situation
It was.
really hurt
It
my
was.
nerves. Like it really got to me.
At
Like it
home too.
really, it
Bro, like
really.
I'm used to the Colts. I'm trying to like
They're tough. They're tough every
yeah,
year. Every
we
year, they're
suck.
annoying.
We suck, but
Yeah,
I know what makes us annoying to the rest of the league.
yeah.
Even though all of our teams ain't.
Yep.
I just know
I
what we got.
agree.
And that Colts D line, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I
That
wish
Colts
the
D line
Niners
is
kept DeForest
crazy.
Buckner, bro. I
Forrest Buckner.
wish they
And they
kept him.
got Samson Ebukwen. He used to play for the 49ers too.
Yeah, I don't know
They
what the
basically
Niners.
got the
I don't know
49ers D
what the
line.
Niners were smoking. I swear, they still got a good offensive line. I mean, defensive
It's
line.
still, yeah, defensive line is still good. Like
It's
Eric Armstead is
crazy.
there. They got the dude from the Commanders, but
They
yeah, the
got
Colts.
Javon Car. They just got Javon Hargrave too for the Eagles.
Yeah, but that's why I always be like, man, I can't pit too much on these people, man. They going against some tough challenges. Like they going against some tough challenges. But at the end of the day, King is right. Lamar got to win that game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah.
King.
No, and Gator, look, I don't necessarily like doing this, but I mean, y'all just looking too stout, man, top to bottom. Like I said, Brock Purdy
Say it.
is starting.
Say it.
Like I still want to see
Wait,
more. I'm sorry.
can we list the top five and then you could talk about my Niners? List the top five for the clip, please.
Just for cutting me off, I'm not putting Niners number one no more.
Okay, that's fine, but just name
We
the
got
clip.
we got the Niners at one, the Kansas City Chiefs at two, Buffalo Bills at three, Philadelphia Eagles at four, Cleveland Browns at five.
Wow, over the Dolphins? Okay, now we can talk about your
I got
list. So why the Niners won? Go
see,
ahead, tell the
see,
people.
see. No, I
What?
mean, let's okay. So Niners won well because Brock Purdy is starting to like really like get to my heart. Like he's starting to actually make me feel like the last pick of the draft. He's boy wonder, Tom Brady all over again. Not Tom
No,
Brady,
no, no,
but
definitely
you know
not.
what I
Yeah, definitely not.
what I mean. Just in terms of catapulting himself to eventually to being one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League. But we'll see. We'll see. I still need to see more with Brock Purdy to come to that determination. Absolutely. But just everything else about that roster, though. I always say, like, when you're you know you're a good football team when you come into a matchup as the aggressor. They come into every matchup as the aggressor, playing their game. They don't you can tell that, I don't want to say they don't respect their opponents, but just in terms of their actions, they don't respect their opponent. They come into every game doing what they want to do. Like, all right, we want to run. We want to use the run to open up the pass. Defensively, we want to get to the quarterback. We want to be physical in the run game. Like, they are who they are, and they don't sort of they're not really an adjustment type football team. To me, that's what could ultimately dispel them, especially in the playoffs, where they rely so much on what they do well that I don't necessarily see, if they come across a formidable
You talk
team.
about offensively or defensively or as a whole?
Both sides.
I disagree with you on the defensive side, but okay. But go ahead.
Both sides. I feel as though they do what they do well, especially on defense. We want to get to the quarterback. We want to stop the run. We want to be physical at the point of attack. Wherever the football is, everybody rally to the football. Gang tackle, be physical. Get to the quarterback. Stop the run. I don't see that. I don't see them if they actually go up against a formidable offense, albeit I don't know how many formidable offenses there are in the NFC. But if they actually went up against a formidable offense who can present some problems to the weaknesses of that defense, I don't see them being able to make the adjustments to be able to stop that opposing offense. And again, the Eagles might be the only example of that, of what I'm saying in the NFC. Yeah. So that's who it would have to probably be. But and offensively, they do what they do. I don't see them, if a team, just says, you know what, like we're putting the muzzle on Christian McCaffrey. I don't see them being able to make the necessary adjustments to offensively to be able to still look like how they've been looking. So, but they haven't had to. Like, they've been able to go into each game and do what they want to do. So I put them at 1 because they just look like they strong arm in the entire league. And then the Chiefs is self-explanatory. They have Patrick Mahomes. They bounce back. They look really good. And then you got 3. You have I put the Bills there. Bills Mafia. The
rest of your list was okay. What about Cleveland? What about Cleveland?
And then I got Cleveland. Yeah. I got Cleveland.
Cleveland over Miami. Talk about that.
Their defense is looking formidable. I don't think Tua and company would be able to do that against this Cleveland Browns team. We'll be able to be like, you got to remember, last week I want to say the Patriots did a really good job on Tua last week, and like a phenomenal job.
Did they?
I mean, I believe
they scored 20 points in the first half. I don't know. I don't know. He had a field day.
Yeah, and then, but you got to realize it's a tale of two halves. That's what football is. And we know Bill Belichick is king, like the best adjuster, in my opinion, in NFL history. He's king of adjustments. And
second half, they shut him down. Second half, they did shut him down. I'll give you that.
To have that type of first half, the game wasn't won. Like, the game wasn't over.
Yeah.
So to have that type of first half and not be able to do anything as far as putting points on the board in the second half, that said a lot. Like, that, I mean, like Bill, and I think the Cleveland Browns defense is right there. It's right there with being able to get to the quarterback, especially being able to cover. And then you have, on the offensive end, you have Deshaun Watson and the crew. So I just think right now, to me, Cleveland looks like the better team. Just to me, right now, with the little sample size that we have, to me, Cleveland look like the best team. I just think Denver Broncos are really, truly that bad. Really do.
I agree. That's why we both agreed not to put them in best in the NFL yet. But the only thing the only thing that I'll say about the Browns on that list is they're a fumble away from they're a Deshaun Watson fumble away from being 3-0. So like I can see it. They probably they were the better team in that Pittsburgh game, but they found a way to lose it. So I'll give you that. They should be 3-0, but they're showing 2-1, and
they look really good. I gotta
they
put
look
them in my
good.
top.
They look good, but
really
Deshaun Watson doesn't. He needs to play better. If he starts,
no. I love how Deshaun Watson is playing.
he's
He's
been a
playing
turnover
complimentary.
machine. He's been a turnover
He's
machine,
playing.
though.
Has he?
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah.
Has he?
He's been a
Let's check it
turnover
out.
machine.
Let's see how many turnovers did he have last game?
None. I don't think he had none last game. That was his best game of the season. No.
I was about to say because last game he played phenomenally. I thought 289, two touchdowns.
He had 4 turnovers. He had 4 turnovers in the first 2 games. So,
okay.
So
okay.
2 fumbles, 2 interceptions. So
okay.
the game
4 turnovers total.
Yeah, in the first 2 games.
Okay.
So that's 2 turnovers a game. That's not.
That's not good. That's not good.
That's not it, because if you really thinking about it too, like if we're comparing him to just like Brock Purdy has not turned the ball over this season at all yet. So it's just like that's just one quarterback who's not even close to that level as Deshaun Watson. So.
But he got it under wraps. He fixed it in against the Tennessee team who is respectable.
No. He had the best. That was the first time he looked like Deshaun. If he can continue that trend, I agree with you. Then I'm just saying. Let's see. 2 bad games, 1 really good game. So let's hopefully that that carries.
Go ahead, give your top 5.
This is actually easy. I don't know this is the list. This is the list. If this is not your list, you're doing it wrong. Like, you're just overthinking it. Niners, Chiefs, Dolphins, Bills, Eagles. Like, that is the list. If you have any other, you could maybe switch Bills and Eagles because of that week 1 loss to the Jets that they should have won. It's very clear. I don't know how we're throwing the Browns and the Ravens in there yet. I think that's crazy. I need to see more from those teams.
Ravens would have deserved to be in there if they won. They would have been in mine if they won.
I think they could start 5-0, and I really would not believe in them still. But
but Cowboys digs. But no, I mean that's.
I think whoever wins this Bills Dolphins game propels to number 2, possibly 1, depending on how good the Niners look against the Cardinals. If the Niners run through the Cardinals again, they will be my number 1 next week. But whoever wins wins this Bills Dolphins matchup automatically goes to number 2 next week. I don't care what the Chiefs do.
That's a straightforward, simple top 5, and that sounds about right.